Hey guys, and welcome to a quick update. Just going to let you know what's happening with our paper journey. It's been a while since I announced the start of the paper journey, so it's probably good to let you know what's happening. For those of you who don't know, there is now a range of paper options for R.J. Hampson's signature books. We have launched the Good, Better, Best approach so that you can choose the perfect edition for your colouring experience. Now, standard edition, our original Amazon printed paperbacks, are remaining unchanged. Now, they are affordable and they are available worldwide. We have launched a classic edition, which you can tell by the round logo on the front covers, and that is a paperback upgrade featuring the same paper as is used in our hardcovers. It includes all 25 illustrations plus 9 of our favourite duplicates with a difference. And that is available now on Amazon and in other major book retailers. Artist editions, which are printed on 150 GSM paper, and this is the best quality that we offer. Now, these will be available only through rjhampson.com. And that's important to note. I'll say that again. These will be available only through rjhampson.com. All right, let's dig down. The classic edition update. We launched the Good, Better, Best approach with fan favourites at the start of July. And I'm really happy to tell you that after an enormous amount of work, every title is now available in the 70-pound paper classic edition. This was really important for me to do as the classic editions are the most widely available of all the books. They're available in Amazon, major retailers around the world like Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Target, Chapters, Indigo in Canada, Waterstone in the UK, and the books can also be ordered by many independent bookshops. And if you're in the UK, US or Australia, you can now buy all those titles directly from rjhampson.com. Cutting out the middleman. The classic edition paperbacks have the 25 original illustrations and 9 duplicates, though not all, as Steampunk Houses 2, Pirates and Christmas Tiny Homes are all playing by their own rules. At the same time, I have updated all the hardcovers so that they have the same format, 25 illustrations and 9 duplicates with a difference. So the classic editions in hardcover and in paperback are the same throughout. But wait, I hear you say, not all the titles had duplicates with a difference, and you are correct. At this point, it's time for a recap. In 2020, when I launched my first book, Steampunk Houses, I launched that with 25 illustrations and 25 duplicates. This was fairly standard at the time, and I loved it. Different palettes, different mediums, buddy colours. There was just so much opportunity to use the book in different ways and to give it more life. But then I launched a book called Moonlight Mischief in 2023, and to add more mischief, I tinkered with the duplicates. Black backgrounds, subtle changes, and you all loved it, and strongly encouraged me to always have duplicates with a difference, and to change the entire back catalogue to include them. So I have been playing with the older titles, and in the case of Fantasy Tiny Homes and Pirates, accidentally tweaking and completely changing some of the original 25 illustrations, which brings us to 2026. 3 titles were left to update, and they were Oceans, Steampunk Houses 2, and Steampunk Robots. And I'm very happy to tell you that all 3 of those titles have been updated and are available today. I have flip-throughs and colour-alongs available for Oceans and Steampunk Houses 2, and I will do the same for Steampunk Robots in September. In making them 72-page books for the classic editions, I've kept the same format for all 3 versions, the Good, Better, Best, to keep it straightforward for us all. So the Amazon printed version, the classic edition, and the artist edition on all those 3 titles all have exactly the same illustrations throughout. I have to say, I have loved revisiting these older titles, and I did give in to temptation and adjust some illustrations and add some new illustrations, but are all in the same feel of those books. So I really hope you love the 2026 versions as much as I do. They've been such a joy to work on, and I hope you feel that in the illustrations. Now, there are digital download packs for all these titles for those who like to choose their own paper or to colour digitally, and there are and will be update packs which include all of the changed, new, tweaked illustrations from each of those books. So if you're wanting to grab the new illos and you already have the book, you can get that digital download pack, and they'll all be available at rjhampson.com. All of which brings me to the news for the artist editions. All the titles, including the new Oceans, Steampunk Houses 2 and Robots, are available as artist editions, but only if you live in the UK. Now, as an Australian who's very familiar with a long sporting rivalry with the UK, this has given me some pain that the UK are the first to have access to the 150 GSM paper editions of every book. So what's happening with the other countries? Well, I'm holding in my hand a sample from a printer in the US. And as you can see, it's a lovely product. I love the grain of the paper. It just makes this book so versatile to me. You can use all mediums. It's nice and thick, beautiful. Now, this printer had initially suggested the same setup as the printer in the UK, with everyone being able to buy directly from them, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to make that work out. But what we can do is we can print in small batches. So this is something we'll look at in 2027. So it's not a hard no, and we will look at having pre-orders and maybe printing a few titles each month. But not knowing how popular the artist edition will be and how many to print is adding to the difficulty. So we'll keep a close eye on the UK. We'll get more information as we go. And for everyone in Germany, Canada, and other countries, thanks so much for your interest. But we are hitting similar roadblocks. So there are a few problems still to solve in 2027. I am wondering about printing the titles here in Australia on the 150 GSM beautiful paper and having them available to ship directly to you. Of course, coming from my studio would mean that I could sign them. So there is an upside, and I'll be grateful if in the comments below, if this is something you'd be interested in us pushing and pursuing, please let me know the Australian printed versions that you can get. So you can see the estimated costs for printing and shipping of the book. Well, no, you're in the US or Europe, then it might be an affordable option for you. So let me know below. All right, and finally, in this update, there is a new book coming in September. So we are finishing this update on some really good news. There is a new book coming. It will be launched on the 30th of September in every paper option, and I cannot wait for you to see it. Been working on it for such a long time, and I don't know whether to tell you the title or to make you wait. But exciting times. I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are too. That's all for today. Hopefully I'll see you in another update, but for now, it's goodbye. See you later. It's called Secrets.